I received a really interesting question yesterday, and it was just so insightful, and it was from a very vulnerable place, and I really enjoy like answering that question for that person. But what they said to me was like, Courtney, like you're doing these streams, you're talking to kids and families about money. Doesn't it seem like a bad time to be doing that? I mean, normally adults have their own insecurities, inadequacies around what they're doing with their own money. And a lot of the times it's intimidating to say you're going to go and teach somebody else. So how do I overcome that inadequacy to teach the people in my family? And, you know, that is a real question. So what I'm going to do really fast is I'm going to provide 3 tips. I may even include a bonus on how you overcome these inadequacies to teach your kids about money during this age of social distancing, COVID-19 or whatever. So the first thing that I would tell parents or anybody who's working to overcome that insecurity or that inadequacy, I would tell them like, yo, don't change your parenting style. Okay. And what I mean by that is money is the only topic that I'm aware of where a parent will be like, and this is no judgment. I just want to add a bit of perspective, but money is the only topic where a parent will be like, you know, I'm not doing that thing the best right now, or I haven't done that thing the best in my past. And so because of that, I'm not going to be the one to teach my kid about it. I'm going to let them figure it out on their own. Like money is the only topic where that happens. Like you've never heard a parent say to a kid or somebody else, be like, you know what? I had bad grades when I was growing up, so I'm not going to push my kids to do well in school. Or you hadn't heard a parent be like, you know, I once touched a hot stove when I was young. So you know what? I'm not in a place to teach my kids not to touch the stove. All right. You don't hear them say things like, you know, I ate too much junk food one time when I was younger and I got really sick. And because I ate all that junk food that time and got sick, I'm not going to teach my kids not to eat junk food because I made that mistake in my past. Don't change your parenting style, even when it comes to money. If you messed up, use that mistake as an opportunity to teach the kid. Tell them something that you did wrong. Be honest, like open up, like show a side of yourself that your kids may not always get to see. And normally young people are super receptive to vulnerable parents. So don't change your parenting style. And keep in mind, the only bad way to teach a kid about money is by not doing it. All right. The only bad way to teach a kid about money is by not doing it. Tip number 2. Tell family stories. That way you don't have to carry so much of the burden on your own. It doesn't just have to be about you. It can be about somebody else in the family. And I actually think that this has multiple benefits. I think it has obviously the financial benefits, right? But it's also an opportunity for your young people, for your mini-me's to get to know other people in the family. So for me, 2 lessons I remember my grandfather always teaching me. He used to say, boy, every time you get, I want to say how he's like, boy, every time you get paid, make sure you save some of your money. You don't never spend all of the money that you have. That was one of the lessons that I got from my grandfather. And I shared that lesson with my daughter. I tell like, hey, like Granddaddy Roy, he used to tell us, never spend all of your money. Make sure you put something aside. And my daughter never got to meet my grandfather. So it's also introducing her to like her ancestors and other people in their family. And so she can think about them and learn more about their habits and their values. And then this becomes a family thing, right? You're building family norms. And so now what we do is we say, hey, in our family, right? In our family, we don't spend all of our money when we get paid. We always take a portion of that and we save it or we invest it. And then now you're creating family values. All right. Tip number 3, use the news to spark the combo. I know a lot of people within one of the concerns that I've heard people have is like, we chilling at the crib, or maybe a Friday or a Saturday or after school. And I don't want to just be like, yo, Jamal, come over here. Let's talk about money now. It seems like very unnatural, right? To just do it like that. And so I'm cool with it. Like I'm cool with it being, I'm cool with randomness. Like I said, the only bad way to teach kids about money is by not doing it. But I recognize that some people may not like just the fact that it isn't very seamless. All right. So use the news to spark convo. Like right now is a really, really interesting time and a very ideal time to start talking about money as a family with kids, whatever it may be. And you don't have to start the convo. Like you don't have to pick the topic. If you cut the news on at any point in the day, if you can handle it from an emotional perspective, there are all types of money things. Like we're talking about the stock market not doing well. We're talking about unemployment benefits, stimulus packages, resources for small businesses. We're talking about payroll, utility bills. Like these are things that you could cut the news on any time of the day, and the news just giving you info that you can use to share with your young person. Now, I recognize that some people are like, I don't know nothing about the stock market. I don't know anything about a stimulus package other than I know I'm supposed to be getting about $2,400 in a couple weeks, right? Again, you don't have to carry the burden on your own. I think that actually creates a unique opportunity to involve your young person and say, hey, where do you go online when you want to learn something? They probably go to YouTube. We all go to YouTube for about everything. And so now you've created an opportunity where you and your kid can go to YouTube, Google the stock market, and learn all about that thing. All right. So use the news to spark the combo and to come up with the topics. And then lastly, this is your bonus. This is your bonus for how to overcome your insecurities and inadequacies, prior mistakes to teach kids about money. If all else fails, lean on me. Okay, lean on me. We had a link scrolling across the bottom of the screen, which I'm super duper excited about. The Knowledge Bank crew put up a special web page specifically for this time where we're social distancing, and it provides some updates on some things that we're doing right now. One of those things is we have a shared library of free resources that we've made available for families to talk about money, teach kids about money, or whatever. You sign up through the website, scrolling below, supermoneykids.co. Use some of the activities that we have on there. Go on, say hi.
Hi.
All right, go on. Then let me finish up. All right.
Me.
She done invaded my live. And so lean on us. We'll provide those resources. Also, like I'm going live every day. So right now you have a solid, you probably have at least 7 to 10 videos of me, my family, things that we've done that you can sit a kid down in front of the computer and let them watch that and then allow them to ask you questions afterwards. One of the things that I'm really, really excited about that we created was a quick start guide to teaching kids about money. It's literally a topic that you can tackle every day. I have a little cousin. I send it to them, and what we've done, and I'm like, hey, look through the ebook. All right. Tell me something you want to learn more about. He chooses the topic, and then we follow up and we talk about that thing. Very easy, seamless way. So little bonus, lean on us to help out with the conversation. Man, y'all shoot me your questions, shoot me your concerns, whatever. I want to be a resource. I think that we're doing all of this for free. I think this is a time where we should be giving to one another versus trying to make money and all of those other things. I've made these resources available to be able to do that. So yeah, man, that's it. 3 tips overcoming your inadequacies and insecurities. Don't change your parenting style. Tell family stories. Use the news and lean on us. I hope that this was helpful for somebody. Share this with others. We love the feedback. So yeah, I'm out.